Bugatti introduced the Bolide experimental hypercar idea. Bugatti has announced that the Bolide will be produced in limited quantities as part of an experiment to see how quickly the brand's 8-liter W16 engine might drive a car without the comforts of the Chiron. Bugatti created an all-new lightweight carbon fiber body for the Bolide, and the engine was remapped to accommodate higher octane fuel. Let's have a look at the new Bugatti Bolide. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the channel with notifications on so you don't miss out on any of our new videos. Let's get right into it. Number 7. New Bugatti Bolide design. Bugatti took the mechanical parts from a Chiron and chopped away as much of the exterior as it could to create the Bolide, which is why the new vehicle appears more like a spacecraft than ever. There's exposed carbon fiber everywhere, and portions of the front suspension can be seen through the bodywork. In addition, there's a large roof scoop to feed air to the hungry W16 engine, as well as a massive permanent rear wing, rather than the foldable one found on the Chiron. More on that later. The Bolide's finest angle is perhaps from behind. Take a look at those 4 massive exhaust pipes and the razor-thin brake lights. Bugatti claims that its X form was inspired by the Bell X-1 rocket plane, the first aircraft to breach the sound barrier. But all we can see is an X-wing from Star Wars. Aside from those lights, there's practically no bodywork in the back, exposing the huge slick rear tires on both sides. So what do you suppose Bugatti would charge for a pair of mud flaps? Number 6. New Bugatti Bolide interior. The Bolide not only has the appearance of a race vehicle on the exterior, but it also has a fully stripped out interior. For example, there's a much exposed man's carbon fiber everywhere. And the low-slung bucket seats have only a smidgen of Alcantara cushioning. In addition, only 40% of Bolide's surfaces are painted in French racing blue. In comparison, the remaining 60% is exposed carbon, which looks insane with holes in the bonnet revealing the suspension components. There is also a racing steering wheel, and in place of an infotainment system, there is a tiny screen on the steering column that displays tire temperatures and lap times. Don't even bother asking if it supports Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Number 5. New Bugatti Bolide engine. The new Bolide is powered by the same 8-liter W16 engine as every other Bugatti, from the entry-level Chiron, if a Chiron can be called that, to the ultra-exclusive 110. The Bolide's W16, on the other hand, produces a staggering 1850 horsepower, owing to 4 new turbochargers. Bugatti has flexed to demonstrate what the French carmaker can accomplish with its strong W16 engine. Number 4. New Bugatti Bolide weight. Bugattis are notoriously hefty. After all, they feature a massive engine and a complex 4-wheel drive system. Take, for example, the Divo. The vehicle is a lighter version of the Chiron, meant to pursue lap times rather than maximum speeds, but it still weighs over 2 tons. On the other hand, the Bolide has been put on an extreme diet and weighs just 1,240 kilos. That's 7 kilograms less than a Toyota GT86. A little lightweight sports car. This implies that each of the Bolide's horsepower only has to move 2/3 of a kilogram. That is Formula 1 territory. Most weight savings are due to 3D printed titanium components, magnesium wheels, and lightweight carbon fiber pieces for the drive shafts and suspension. Number 3. New Bugatti Bolide top speed. The Bugatti hasn't revealed how fast the Bolide will be, but it has confirmed its top speed will be well above 500 kilometers per hour, more than 310 miles per hour in old money. This puts it ahead of the Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus, which could only manage 304 miles per hour. It also implies that the new Bolide is quicker than the SSC Tuatara, which recently broke the Chiron SS 300 Plus's top speed record by apparently achieving more than 330 miles per hour. Number 2. New Bugatti Bolide lap times. Top speed isn't the only thing automobile manufacturers brag about. They also like comparing their vehicles' lap times around race circuits, and the new Bolide is shaping up to be one of the quickest vehicles on any race circuit in history. For example, Bugatti claims it can complete a lap of the Le Mans course, in comparison, in 3 minutes and 7 seconds, which is faster than a purpose-built Le Mans racing vehicle. Bugatti boasts that the Bolide will lap the legendary Nürburgring in 5 minutes and 23 seconds. That is 1 minute and 20 seconds quicker than the current road car lap record holder, a Lamborghini Aventador SVJ. Number 1. New Bugatti Bolide Aerodynamics. To generate as much downforce as possible, the new Bolide is completely covered with wings and spoilers. At 200 miles per hour, the front wing generates 800 kilograms of downforce, while the rear wing generates 1,800 kilograms. That implies that That implies that the 1,240 kilogram Bolide could travel in a tunnel upside down. The massive roof scoop features an active aerodynamic surface that varies from smooth to rough at high speeds. This may seem counterintuitive, but it helps reduce drag by 10% and lift by 17% on the scoop. And that brings us to the end of the video. See you next time.